Good evening, folks, and welcome to the Horror Corner. Death has come to your little town, Sheriff. You can either ignore it or you can help me to stop it. That's right, folks. This October 19th, 2018, we are going to have a new Halloween film. This year, 2018. So we haven't gotten too many huge updates recently. We know that they've wrapped filming on the movie, and everyone has finished their roles. Everything is done. Now we're just waiting for the trailer. I'm absolutely frothing at the mouth, waiting for a trailer to come out, some kind of teaser, anything. In the meantime, to whet your appetites, fans, we did get a really cool interview with the new man playing Michael Myers, James Jude Courtney. And he did an interview with Halloween Daily News. And we found out through that interview that he is actually our new Michael Myers. And we know him from films like Far and Away. He was in the Buffy the Vampire Slayer series. He was in a movie called The Hit List, Babylon 5. So he does have a long list of notable film appearances. Uh, and he also mentioned in the interview that he worked with Nick Castle. He got to do a couple scenes with him. But the thing is, Nick Castle apparently only has a cameo in the film. So he is not really the Michael Myers. The Michael Myers in this new film is going to be James Jude Courtney, with just a couple little appearances by Nick Castle in the mantle of Michael Myers. Uh, so, Now that we know this, some people are kind of bummed. We kind of felt like we had the rug pulled out from underneath us. Everyone thought that Nick Castle was going to be the main Michael Myers, and that James Jude Courtney was just there to be like the stunt coordinator and do the physical stuff, the stunt work as Michael Myers. But apparently, he's in every scene, according to James Jude Courtney. He's in every scene, just about. So that's an eye opener. What do you guys think about that? I mean, uh, it's like, how are we going to know when Nick Castle is on the screen? I guess we just kind of have to look for little hints, like, oh, maybe in this scene he might move a little slower. And then the big difference is the size. And Nick Castle is only 5'10", and James Jude Courtney is like 6'3" or something, like 215 pounds. He's much bigger than Nick Castle, so I just hope it's not noticeable. But I'm sure with today's camera work and tricks and studio magic, that you won't even notice. I'm sure that would be the case. I'm wondering how that's going to work with the ending of the original Halloween, which this film is supposed to continue from directly. It's supposed to pick up literally right where Halloween, the original, left off, and we see apparently they're going to tweak the ending with Michael being captured or something to that effect and being put back in Smith's Grove Sanitarium. We're not quite sure what happens from there. But in the interview with James Jude Courtney for Halloween Daily News, he talked about how he's really invested in the character. Now, this is something I was interested in hearing. I love to hear his passion about the role. He's really into this. And he describes the character of Michael Myers as being almost like cat-like. The fact that he's a hunter, searching out his prey, seeking out his prey. And when you think about it, yeah, cats are basically hunters. They want to hunt their prey, like the mice or chipmunks or squirrels or birds. I know my cat is just like that. He is a deadly hunter. When you open that door and let my cat outside, he is on the hunt. He smells blood. And that's exactly what Michael Myers is. When you think about it, he is a hunter. Um, and it was interesting for him to make that kind of comparison. And he also described the way Michael moves as kind of almost like cat-like in a way. So I thought that was really interesting, and I'm sure he's going to give kind of a different kind of take on Michael that maybe we haven't seen before. And I think that could be a good thing, you know. He'll bring his own style to the role. And you notice that a lot of the actors that have played Michael Myers have kind of put their own stamp on each film. I mean, you definitely tell one Michael Myers from the other just about always, you know? Like you can always tell when it was George Wilbur or Brad Lorre in Resurrection or Dick Warlock in Halloween 2 certainly had his own stamp on the character. And obviously Nick Castle set the standard for the character that pretty much everyone did follow certain aspects of Nick Castle, that's for sure. Because he definitely laid the blueprints for the character of Michael Myers, the shape, the boogeyman, if you will. Nick Castle definitely cemented his legacy in the annals of horror history forever. And we're so glad to have him back, at least as a cameo in the film. Just the fact that he's in the film, I think, is pretty awesome, even if he isn't Michael Myers the whole way through. Just the fact that he is appearing in the film, I think, is pretty damn cool. And the fact that you got all these legendary actors from the original film in there. You got Jamie Lee Curtis, and you've got John Carpenter returning as the executive producer, which is just really cool. And to have Nick Castle doing a cameo, it's just really cool to have that nostalgia flavor in the movie, and you want to see what happens. Really going to be invested in these characters. And they got a great new crew. You got Judy Greer in there playing Laurie's daughter. You got Andy Matichak playing the granddaughter. I think it's going to be really interesting. So I just can't wait. I'm dying to see that teaser trailer. I am frothing at the mouth in anticipation. I cannot wait to see a teaser trailer. Give it to me, folks. Bring it on. At any rate, guys, I really would like to hear your thoughts on James Jude Courtney being the main Michael Myers. He is your new Michael Myers. So what do you guys think about that? And what do you think about Nick Castle being in the film as a cameo? So let me know. Comment below. Hit like. Hit subscribe. And don't forget, guys, to catch me this Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the horror stream. That's right, I'm doing a live stream this Sunday. Yeah, I know it's Easter, believe me, but by 7 o'clock, you're going to be ready to wind down and relax. The hoopla's all over, and then you can join me at 7 p.m. So thank you guys for joining me in the horror corner. Tune in and stay scared.